I'm going to read you a story, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? Please listen. Anita Roddick. Anita Roddick was always different. She didn't follow everyone else. She had her own ideas. When she was in high school, she wanted to wear makeup, but she did not have money. So Anita used ashes as eye color. She used mayonnaise to make her hair shine. Anita made cosmetics from natural things. Later on, she did it again. Only this time, it made her rich. She was born Anita Perilla in 1944 in Littlehampton, England. Anita became a teacher and taught for a year. Then she worked for the United Nations and traveled around the world. In 1970, she married Gordon Roddick. They had 2 children. Gordon also loved to travel. He decided that he wanted to ride a horse from Argentina to New York. Anita Roddick needed money while he was away. She decided to open a cosmetics shop. Roddick found a shop in Brighton, England. The rent was very cheap. The store smelled and the roof leaked. Anita washed the walls many times, but they were still damp and green. They still smelled too. So she painted the walls green. She filled the shop with flowers and perfume. She called it the Body Shop. It opened March 27th, 1976. Roddick made the cosmetics herself. She used ingredients such as plants, honey, cucumber, and other natural things. She also poured strawberry oil in front of her shop so people would follow the smell into the store. They did. People loved her products. The shop was a big success. Soon Roddick opened another shop. It was painted green, of course. A year later, Gordon Roddick returned home. The Roddicks worked day and night, and the 2 shops were very successful. Anita Roddick traveled to many different countries. She talked to women about health and beauty. She used many of their ideas in her cosmetics. Soon, the Body Shop had stores all over the world. Maybe there's one near you. Wow. Okay, did you understand the story? Did you understand the story? Did you like the story? Okay, good. Let me ask you a few questions, okay? Listen to the questions and then answer the questions. You can type your answers. The first 3 questions are multiple choice. Tell me A, B, or C. Number 1, Roddick made A, mayonnaise. B, cosmetics. C, natural things. Number 1, Roddick made A, mayonnaise. B, cosmetics. C, natural things. Number 1 is B, as in boy. Roddick made cosmetics. Yes. Good. Number 2, Roddick used A, natural. B, cheap. C, typical ingredients. Number 2, Roddick used A, natural. B, cheap. C, typical ingredients. Number 2 is A. Roddick used natural ingredients. Very good. Okay, number 3. The Body Shop became famous. A, only in England. B, only in America. C, all over the world. Number 3, the Body Shop became famous. A, only in America. A, only in England. B, only in America. C, all over the world. Yes, number 3 is C, as in cat. The Body Shop became famous. C, all over the world. Very good. All right. Now, let me ask you just a few more questions. Let's see if you can remember some details from listening to the story. Tell me, true or false? Anita Roddick painted the walls of her store blue. True is yes, false is no. True or false? Anita Roddick painted the walls of her store blue. No, she didn't. That's false. False. She painted the walls of her store green. Green. Okay, next one. What did she fill her shop with? What did she fill her shop with? Perfume and what? Remember, she wanted to get rid of the smell, so she filled her shop with perfume and flowers. Yes, flowers and perfume. Very good. Number 3, true or false? She used ashes as hair color. True or false? She used ashes as hair color. No, it's false. She used ashes as eye color. She used ashes as eye color, or maybe eyeshadow, right? Where did Gordon Roddick want to ride from? Do you remember? Where did Gordon Roddick want to ride his horse from? Do you remember the 2 places? Her husband, Gordon. He wanted to ride a horse from Argentina to New York, right? Ooh, that was a tough detail. He wanted to ride a horse from Argentina to New York. How many children do the Roddicks have? How many children did the Roddicks have? Yes, two children. Two children, good. Okay, last question. Last question. Where was Anita Roddick born? Where was Anita Roddick born? Do you remember? She was born in England.